In the top stories, magistrate accuses marshals of not doing their jobs. Fractured families blamed for deviant youth. And an economist shares how Barbadians can maintain an interest in banks' holdings. Welcome to Nation News for Monday, November 16, 2015. I am Natasha Beckles.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your time, your way.
A Bridgetown magistrate has blasted court marshals for their failure to deliver summonses in a timely fashion. Magistrate Bannister told the traffic court over 5,000 summonses were piling up at the District A Magistrates Court because of what he termed lazy marshals. Describing the problem as a perennial one, Mr. Bannister said no real effort is being made to serve individuals, and perhaps the job should be offered to police officers or private individuals. He also suggested that marshals at the various courts around the island be rotated. Divorce and a lack of cooperation between parents are being blamed in part for the growing level of deviance among young people. Child care officer at the Child Care Board, Henderson Rowe, says the breakdown of the family unit is among the main risk factors for young people. He made the comments on Friday night during a panel discussion on the role of the church in reducing youth violence.
When a family breaks up, the child experience that is generally very unsettling. And emotionally, there's a degree of anger. And what I'm saying is what I told you, I witnessed in my job really. And that anger in that child does find an expression in one way or the other. And you would appreciate that you can have 5 or 6 children experiencing the same situation, but because you're human beings with emotions, they can get 6 different responses from those 6 children.
Also speaking was Principal of Parkinson Memorial Secondary School, Jeff Brooms, who shared a similar view. He added that some young people have no fear of those in authority.
Only recently, a young son was brought to me for cursing the teacher. I tried to speak to him. He walked into my office with a scarf on his head. At that point, I thought, he's on black. Does that make sense to me? I told the guy to take off the scarf. He took it off and threw it in my face. So I figured this boy has no fear at all. Of course, they involved parents and stuff. His father said, what do you call me? He do the same thing to me. Your mother called me, so here we go now. So it's not only a division between home and school, but it's a division within the home.
Barbadians are being advised to purchase shares in Answer Macau if the company succeeds in its takeover bid of Banks Holdings Limited. President of the Barbados Economic Society, Jeremy Stephen, says such a move would ensure that Barbadians retain a level of interest in banks. Mr. Stephen was the guest speaker at a St. Lucie branch meeting of the Democratic Labour Party on Sunday night.
There's nothing wrong, to get to the point, with us as Barbadians going down to Trinidad or even calling up some brokers in Trinidad and buying Answer Macau shares. Say, one back BHL. What's wrong with that? Instead of complaining about BHL being sold and Barbadian this and Trinidadian that, they have companies registered on their stock exchange too. If we don't want to buy ours here, buy down there. Own back the Trinidadian interests.
The Barbados chapter of the Caribbean Youth Environment Network is looking to make Barbadians more aware of the need to keep the island's beaches clean. Word of this comes from National Coordinator Shade Dean. She told the press conference more than 3,500 pounds of garbage were removed from 20 beaches during the last Barbados International Coastal Cleanup. Ms. Dean said more than 90% of the items found were recyclable. She said this information will be used to launch a campaign. The University of the West Indies KFL campus is looking to reduce its energy bill. Word of this comes from Principal Professor Eugene Barreto, who said the bill was in excess of $6 million last year and was a significant expense. Speaking at the handing over of a 12-kilowatt solar photovoltaic system last Friday, Ms. Barbados said the aim was to reduce the consumption of energy from fossil fuels. She said she was grateful that the government chose Cave Hill to be a leading partner in the implementing energy efficiency and renewable energy in Barbados project.
This, of course, underscores years of collaboration between governments of Barbados and the UWI Cave Hill in a wide range of areas. It portends of even more and greater collaborative relationships to come. I insist that the Cave Hill campus is an indelible and intrinsic part of the educational infrastructure of Barbados and particularly the Eastern Caribbean. Not only are we here to stay, we are here to offer increasingly vital strategies and solutions in partnership and in the ongoing improvement of life and societal well-being within Caribbean societies.
Governor General Sir Elliot Belgrave has encouraged students of Ronald Weeks Primary School to be of service to their country. During a recent visit to the 4 Roads St. Philip School, Sir Elliot urged the students to follow the example of the former politician after whom the school is named. Sir Elliot said Mr. Weeks served St. Philip well.
I am pleased that his contribution to the development of this parish in particular and our country, Barbados in general, is recognized by having this educational institution bear his name. This is a signal honor which is well deserved. I hope my visit here will inspire the teachers and the students ever to give of their best, and that it will encourage them to inculcate the worthwhile habit of service to their fellow men and their country, as the late Ronald Weeks did.
A number of local celebrities have had the chance to show off their culinary skills over the weekend. Minister of Culture Stephen Lashley, reigning Calypso monarch William Classic Waith, and Principal Jeff Brooms were among those taking part in the Roberts Nifka Culinary Arts Arena and Marketplace at the Wildy Gym. The event also included the semi-finals of the Professional Cook-Off and Best Bajan Cook competitions. In cricket, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force were this evening chasing a victory target of 298 runs against Barbados Pride in the Regional Professional Cricket League first-class match at Kensington Oval. Full details are available on nationnews.com. And finally, Pennsylvania State Police say they have arrested a woman for 2 different drunken driving crashes in the same day. Troopers from Somerset say Michelle Leonard crashed her car about 5 p.m. Saturday, was arrested, charged with drunken driving, and then released. She then offered a stranger $3 for a ride back to her crashed vehicle, which she entered and began driving again. Police say Miss Leonard again lost control of the car and sideswiped a parked car in Somerset Township about 6 p.m., then crashed into a garage. And that's Nation News for Monday. For more news, log on to nationnews.com, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Remember to pick up your Daily Nation on Tuesday or subscribe to our e-paper. Thank you so much for joining us.